Hello everyone, hope you are doing well today. I'm Taffany and this is Tika's Gardens, and I am going to start some of my seeds. I have my order placed and hopefully they'll be here next week for the rest of my seeds, but I already had some that I actually got from the Dollar Tree or the $1.50 tree, and they are Cosmos. And this is Bright Lights Mixed Colors. And I'll try to put some pictures up so you can get a better look at what they actually look like. I have Shasta Daisy, Alaska. I have a couple packs of zinnias, and this is the Giants of California Mixed Colors. So these are the ones that range from 2 to 4 feet. So I guess it's various varieties in here. And then I have Mammoth Russian Sunflower. So I want to do sunflowers. And I got some more planting, seed starting things. I still have my pruners in here from when I was doing the Mexican heather, which I actually finished up this morning. And so they're up in the room, but I got some more of those trays. I still haven't found the other 2 yet. And it's kind of cold outside and it's raining, so we're going to get our seeds done. I know I should have started some of these back in December, but I knew I was going to be traveling and I did not want to start them, have them doing well, and then for the days that I'm gone, they just die because no one's taking care of them. Because I knew no one in the house would be taking care of them by watering them and checking on them. And Miss Tika has to be in everything, so she's going to be joining us. But I have some more of these trays that I used from my last video, which has the bottoms that hold the water. It has the silicone bottom and the hard plastic top to it. It has gloves that come with it. It has the vent trays these are the domes that go on top. Your vent trays go here to help you hold in humidity. There are tags and little tools. So I'm going to be using these, and let me grab these tags over here. These are the domes for the others that I put the Mexican heather in. I want to get these labels here as well. We'll likely need to use those. Miss Tika. Oh, and this set also came with this mat, so you can kind of keep your dirt in place. I also have, well, I'll just show you from this one. It's a set of 4, which is a total of 100 and something planting cells. So you have the dome, which has the handle, the vents with humidity vents with the little tops here that go in it. You've got tools, you've got labels here. And so here's the lid. Here are the inner planting trays. And these are sturdier than I thought. They're, of course, plastic, but they are not thin plastic that would just crumple up unless you really applied pressure, of course. And then the bottom tray, of course, to hold moisture. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use this big tray and fill it up with these that I have from the Dollar Tree. And so that's my plan for today. I've got some cups of water. This little spray bottle came with this set here. So basically everything you need to start seeds. And the other thing that I got are these cups. Let me see if I can get one out. Well, I got more than one, but here we go. So these are planting cups. And the top is a pretty hard plastic with the bottom having silicone, and that is going to allow me to do seedlings for bigger things, or if I need to move what's grown in here to a larger pot. So I got these for future and for something that I do have coming that is going to need to start in something larger right off the bat. So those are all the things that I have. You can also get some seed starting supplies from the Dollar Tree. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, they're, a thinner plastic, so they're probably going to be good for a one-time use, maybe two. I wanted something that's going to last me a few growing seasons, so I went ahead and got these. And so we're going to get our first seeds done today. So I have my soil here, and I'm probably just going to fill this whole tray up and just do all of those seeds in this one tray and, of course, label them. My hope is that I have enough so that I won't have to order any more trays or anything, but we will see. All right, I have the soil in all of these. I'm going to go ahead and just use my cup to wet the soil. I don't want it to be overly wet, but I definitely want to moisten it. I was originally going to pour the soil in a bowl of some type and moisten it before putting it in here, but honestly, I don't really have a bowl that I can spare, so we're going to do this the best way we can. So we'll get a little moisture in there. And, keep in mind your soil does not have to be all of the way up to the top. You want enough for your seeds to grow in and to form roots. Of course, doing it the way I'm doing it, some cells are going to end up with a little more water, a little more hydrated than others. You can just go back and make up for that. All right. So we've got that part done. So now let's just get our seeds in. And I'll just use one of these. And let's see. I'll start on my right. I'll start with the sunflowers. I don't know how many seeds are in the pack. So, a lot of times they'll say 25 or something like that. These packs aren't telling me. It's giving me a net weight. But, yeah, none of them are telling me. But anyway, we'll see. So it's a small seed packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11. We'll go ahead and yeah, we'll do 2 in each and just see what we get. Years ago, I did my own seeds when I still lived in Tennessee. I did seeds, for impatiens and stuff for my garden there. And it's been a while since I decided to go the seed route, but I knew I needed a lot of plants this year. So just decided to go ahead this last 11th when I'm just sticking it in this one here. But I just decided to go ahead and do that this year. All right, so the first one down, and we're going to make our label and then move on to the next. The next is going to be the Shasta Daisy, and then we'll do some rows of cosmos, and then we'll finish out this tray with the zinnias. So that's that. So let's just keep putting our seeds in, and then we'll talk when I'm done. Hi, pretty Tika. You want to help? Hmm? You want to help? All right. Well, guys, I've got 2 more rows left, and I am going to go get my seed storage container because I have some flowers in there as well. I still have this other pack of zinnias, but I also had some zinnia seeds that I collected myself, and I want to check in there for some of those flowers, and that way I can maybe have another color of zinnias for this row. If not, then I will use my last pack of zinnias there. So I will be right back. Let me go see if I can get my seed pack and find those seeds. So guys, I'm better organized than I thought. I went to the drawer where I keep my seeds container stored, and it wasn't there, only to realize that I already had it out and over here next to me. But I have some Asclepia seeds that I collected myself. I have this mix of wildflower white, and I know a lot of these are where you can just kind of sprinkle in ground, but because I get so much weed growth here, I don't want to take that chance. So I'm going to do all of my mixes and everything in trays and see how that works. But that is okay. This is my annuals storage. This was stored in my perennials thing. But I have some sweet alyssum. I have sweet William. So I need to decide, do I want to do my white wildflower mix, or do I want to do the sweet William? Oh, you have your opinion? Which one do you think? Oh, she's giving. Oh, okay, okay. We're going to put this sweet alyssum and the toad flax back. We're not going to do those. So it is between the white wildflower mix and the sweet William, and I'm leaning towards the white wildflower mix. But the Sweet William, as you can see, along with the Alyssum, I also got from Dollar Tree. And this wildflower mix came from Seed Therapy. So let's go with the white wildflower mix and let's see what it does for us. I can't remember how many seeds is in the pack, but what I'm doing with this is the holes that I made, I'm covering them back up. And I'm just going to sprinkle a light dusting of mix on top of these seeds instead of putting them down in a hole. All right, so we've got our white wildflower mix here. Let me get a little bit to dust on top. That's just a little bit more than a little bit. I always do better with my hands than tools. All right. I am excited. And the reason I'm using the spray bottle is because I don't want to pour water directly down on it and end up with too much water, kind of disrupting the seeds. So this is just to kind of make sure the top layers are highly moistened. We already poured water in, which got the majority of it. All right, let's do this last label. So this is our first tray for the season. Yay, yay, yay. So we've got the Russian mammoth sunflower in these 2 rows. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a total of 10. We have the Alaska Shasta Daisy. We have the Cosmos. We have the, well, 2 rows of Cosmos. So we've got 1 row of the Alaska Shasta Daisy, 2 rows of the Cosmos, which is the Bright Lights mix. We have the zinnias, the Giants of California mix, 2 rows of that, and then 2 rows of the White Wildflower mix. So 2 sunflower, 1 Shasta Daisy, 1 Cosmos, 2 zinnias, and 2 wildflowers. And so we now are going to put the lid on it. And we're going to use these for the humidity control. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know that it's supposed to go in that hole. So like that. So that's it. So I'm going to take it upstairs into the room where I'm storing my seeds, and that's our first collection of seeds. As the others come, I'll do more, and I will just kind of update you on how they're doing over time. But yeah, that's just kind of the basics of how I do my seeds. Nothing really special to it. The only thing that's different is back when I used to do it, the trays were just basic trays. They didn't have these in it, these humidity holes. So that's about the only difference. But guys, that is it. We've got our first collection of seeds done, and we have the Mexican heather propagated, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because this is, the first time I'm doing it and doing it indoors. I had one of you who also wrote me that mentioned that you take it and you're in zone 8B and you take it and you stick it directly in the ground. You left the comment and it does just fine. So I don't know. We'll see. I can't right now because the weather is, we're about to get that big front coming through with the frost. So I don't want them outside. So we're going to see. I'm hoping that it works for me indoors. I've watched videos and, it always looks easy when people are doing it. So just keep your fingers crossed for me on it. Some of them do look a little stressed and some look just fine. So I don't know how many I'll get out of it. I'm hoping all that I need, which is 60. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going to be looking in a month of growth here. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for joining me as we kind of go over some of my seed starting supplies here and kind of what I do and what seeds I'm starting with for the season. So thank you. And I hope you guys are getting your seeds and everything together and all ready for, your spring planting. Get started if you haven't. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me today inside on this rainy day. Take care.